esteemed guests, officer cadets, and the proud parents sitting here, Jai Hind and a very good morning. It is a matter of great honor and pride for me to review the passing out parade of the Officers Training Academy, a renowned institution and a cradle of leadership. The parade we just witnessed was a magnificent display of military drill and discipline. My compliments to you all. To the officer cadets getting commissioned today, my heartiest congratulations. To you and to your proud parents as you join the Indian Army and the armies of our friendly countries. In today's fragmented and volatile world, countries are increasingly relying on force to address their security concerns. And the salience of military power is only increasing. India is faced with its own set of security challenges. On the northern front, seemingly there is an improvement, but situation still remains fragile. On the western front, our adversary, rather its military leadership, which is ruling the country, wants to continue a state of constant confrontation to maintain its own relevance. It continues to provoke us with dastardly acts such as the one in Pahalgam last year. Our response in Operation Sindoor was just and calculated, but punitive. We destroyed their terrorist bases, not only across the line of control, but also deep inside in their heartland Punjab. And when they attempted to engage our posts, we destroyed their military bases. We aim for peace, and hopefully, Operation Sindoor would result in the desired deterrence, and our neighbor will desist from any act of terror in future. But we need to remain operationally prepared to deal with any adverse situation. Next time around, our response is going to be much more harsh and severe, and the punishment much more lethal. And God willing, you could be the one delivering it. Adding to the two front along the borders is the internal security situation in Jammu and Kashmir and certain parts of Northeast, where we are actively committed. So as you cross the Antim Pag, you step into an army which is committed in operations and is actively preparing for any contingency on the 2.5 fronts. An army which is highly professional and is transforming to meet the future challenges with infusion of technology to fight the next war. An army which is held in the highest esteem by the nation for its ethos, spirit, and the finest standards of leadership. An army which is the first responder as well as the last bastion when it comes to addressing the security challenges facing our country. You will step on the Antim Pag to become an officer in the army. You deserve it. You have worked for it. You have strived for it. This great academy has prepared you to become an officer over the last 49 weeks. More importantly, this academy has also prepared you to be a leader. But unfortunately, this academy cannot make you one. Only one entity can make you a leader, and that is the men you command. Mere stars on the shoulders would not make you leader. To become a leader, you have to earn the respect, obedience, and loyalty of your men. And remember, military leadership is unlike leadership in any other field. Here you take your men into operations, into battle, into war. You implore your men to take great risks and even risk their lives and make the supreme sacrifice. And your men will do it willingly, if they trust you and trust your leadership. There is no end to learning when it comes to military leadership. But if you remember a few simple things and follow them in your life, you will be on the right path. Look after your men. Honor, welfare, and comfort of the men you command should always come first before your own comfort, ease, and safety. Always place your men before your own self. Remain mentally alert. Know your profession well. Read books. Learn from your seniors. And also learn from your men. They have years of experience and wisdom. Be morally upright. If you're morally compromised, financially or ethically, you lose your conviction to command troops. Moral courage, too, is as important as physical courage. Remain physically fit. In the profession of arms, despite all the influx of technology, physical fitness is still paramount. You cannot expect high standards of physical fitness from your men if you yourself are not physically fit. Never let your men down or put the blame of failures on your command. Be a man and accept the mistakes if you have made one. Know your men and treat them as individuals. It will help in building the trust and bonhomie. Sit with them, toil with them in the play fields, in the training area, in the exercises, in operations. Be friend with your men, but don't get familiar. Be close, but keep your distance. Men should feel attached to you, but still hold you in awe for your persona, your knowledge, and your leadership qualities. Be a good human being. To be a good leader, it is also important to be a good human being. Empathy, love, compassion, helping attitude, and all other characteristics we associate with a good human being are also very essential to be a good military leader. Young officers of Indian Army have performed exceptionally well in war and in counter-terrorist operations. You have your role models in 2nd Lieutenant Arun Khetapal, Captain Vikram Batra, and Major Parmeswaran. Emulate them. They sacrificed their lives for the country and achieved immortality. Indian Army stands tall on the sacrifices made by its young officers, which are phenomenally high in all operations and all wars. Indian Army stands tall for its adherence to Naam, Namak, and Nishan. Be loyal to the cause, to the Constitution, and to the flag. Indian Army also stands tall for its strict adherence to the principles of being apolitical and secular. Our army comprises of men from all regions, religions, and castes. Our diversity, our secular nature is one of our greatest strengths. Actually, secularism is one of the defining strengths of our country also. When we proudly say, Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara, we are the best because here mazhab nahi sikhata aapas mein bair rakhna. I end my talk by invoking the saying of great Guru Gobind Singh Ji. We heard it yesterday evening, but then for a soldier there is no place holier than a drill square or a training ground. So at the cost of repetition, I recite, Deh Shiva var mohe yehe, Shubh karman te kabhi na taron. Oh God, give me the blessings that I don't shy away from doing the good deeds. Deh Shiva var mohe yehe, Shubh karman te kabhi na taron. Na daron ariso jab jaye ladun. And I'm not afraid when I go and fight the enemy. Na daron ariso jab laye ladun, nischay kar apni jeet karun. And I am determined to win. Important, because in our profession, there isn't any other option. There are no runners-up in war. So, nischay kar apni jeet karun. In the end, I again compliment you all for an immaculate parade. I congratulate the medal winners for excelling. But remember, each one of you is capable of rising to the highest rank in our organization. I myself passed out from NDA without any appointment. Those of you who later intend pursuing careers outside Army, Remember what this academy has taught you, and what you would learn in army would put you head and shoulders above your peers. So keep striving and keep excelling. I congratulate you all for earning your stars. You have truly made your parents proud. Now go out and make the army proud by becoming military leaders par excellence. Serve the nation with courage, dignity, and honor. Serve with honor. Gaur Ven Seva Mahe. May God be with you. God bless, Godspeed, and Jai Hind.